Hello, my name is Maria Isabel Andivar and welcome to my lesson plan. I'm going to walk you through the stages on a lesson plan and explain you this lesson plan. Okay, the first stage will be informative data. Informative data contains the general information about the school, the class to be given, and the grade of the students, etc. In this case, the name of the school does not apply. The theme will be Unit 5, Lesson 1, extra, is regarding passive voice. It's based on book English 8.2.2, which is used in public schools in Ecuador, and it's intended for a class of first BGU, Bachillerato General Unificado, which is first year of senior high. The duration of the class is 45 minutes, and the proficiency level is elementary 8.2.2 according to CEFR. And next we will have the TEFL objectives. And the first objective is listening. After this lesson, students will be able to identify the usage of passive voice. For speaking, students will be able to give news reports using passive voice. For reading, the objective is that they will be able to read and understand a news article. And for writing, students will learn the structure of a sentence using passive voice. They will be able to change a sentence from active to passive voice, and they will be able to write a news report. The next stage in the lesson plan is methodology and strategies. For this lesson, we use as methods. The methodology was communicative language teaching and audiolingual method. The strategies were whole class work and grammar focused lesson, and individual work as well. Okay. Now, let's review the class itself. First, we have the anticipatory set. The anticipatory set is where you capture the attention of your class. For this lesson, I will start the class with a slide showing 3 different news headlines. Okay, this is the slide. I will call the attention of them of what the slide, these headlines means, what they are trying to say, because there's no full sentences in there. There are missing like words. For example, we have tropical storm kills 29 in Japan. It should be 29 people were killed in Japan by tropical storm. Or bodies found in hand for Chile plane. Some bodies have been found in hand for Chile plane. In a news reporting, in a news title, you always take out some words for making the title more interesting. And also, it's common to use passive voice. Especially before, it was really common to use passive voice. Nowadays, newspapers are using a lot of active voice too. But before, they never did it. Okay, then, after we review with them this slide, and I call their attention to the way there's written and explain them and blah, 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 I will submit this other slide with which title is Bank Robbery at First National Bank. And what's interesting on this is that not only the title is on a passive voice, it's all the text as well. It says police were called, that's passive voice, to the First National Bank yesterday. The bank was robbed, passive again. $1 million was stolen, passive. No customers were hurt, passive. So okay. Now let's see how we construct passive voice. Let's review what is passive voice and how we work on it. Okay, now with this introduction, we go to the main menu, main teaching input, and we start with a very nice video from YouTube from a British guy who's reporting the news of passive voice. He gives off all the rules and explains passive voice like he's giving news. It's really entertaining video. So I will play the video, and after the video I will ask students, okay, what do you think the video said? What it was about? What did you understood? And we will discuss some rules and what they understand. Then I will reinforce what they have listened and what they have learned with this PowerPoint presentation, where it's stated all the rules and how you construct a passive voice and everything. And near the end, I mean, there's a lot of slides. Near the end, I think these two are exercises. So these two won't be part of the main teaching input. It will be part of the guided practice, because I have explained all the theory. I have made some examples in here, and now we're going to have to do exercises with the class, and that is part of the guided practice. The modeling for this class will be on how to use passive voice through the explanation. I will explain, this modeling will be done through the explanation, and when I show how to change active into passive voice. Now in the practice stage, I will be also modeling, because I will do the examples with them and I will assist them and guide them. Okay, now let's go to the guided practice. We have some more exercises to do. We have 2 slides previously, and here are some more. There's a lot of exercises, because you know the best way to learn grammar is to practice it. And then when I think they are a little bit more sure of what they are doing, and when I'm sure they understood, I will ask them to do 2 things on their independence practice. The first one is to divide in groups, in pairs. Sorry, not in groups, in pairs. And divide in pairs, and be a news reporter. I mean, each pair of students will be asked to write a news report for a class newspaper, you know, an imaginary class newspaper. The report should be about something related to the class, and has to be written in passive voice. It should consist from 3 to 5 sentences maximum. After they finish, when everybody's finished, as part of the closing stage, they will read the news report to the class. If there's not enough time to read for all of the pairs to read, I will select some pairs, and the others will read it in the next class. Okay, so also I will ask them to complete page 41 of the book. The assessment for this class is the next stage, you know. Oh, here is the page 41 that they will need to complete. The assessment for this class is based on the news presentations that they will give. The teacher will assess if they understood the passive voice and the oral skills as well. While independence practice, working in pairs, the teacher will walk around the class, listening to them and helping them, and assessing how they are doing and what they need to reinforce. At the end of the class, I will ask the groups to come and present their sentences, and after that, they should complete a page I will give them. I will hand out a page with exercises. This is as homework. They will have to complete it at home and bring it on next class. And there are more exercises of passive voice as newspaper. Okay, and this is the end of the lesson. I hope you enjoyed passive voice, and thank you very much.